Hey guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you so much for the continuous support, suggestions or phone calls. I want you to also know about the FarmerKhalil direct service, where I've recently just trained some farmers in Trinidad, and I'm inviting all our regional partners to get involved. So today's vlog, we're going to St. Elizabeth. You know, we're always looking at alternative feed for our farmers outside of definitely the greatest feed, the hyper concentrate. We're looking at cassava and its use. With Mr. Facey. Mr. Facey is feeding out him silage. You can smell it, guys. You can smell the production of a lactic acid or propanoic acid. You can see how it look different. It's dry, color is different. But it's really nice. The animals them eating it up well.
So we have
all silage over there, so.
silage.
And you pack your grain in this.
Right, and we are using out of this.
That's why you're feeding out.
Yeah.
So how much days now?
This I can last. It's depends today.
Mm-hmm.
It's last a day and a half.
Day and a half with this big drum.
One drum.
And you feed how much animals with this?
22.
22.
That means.
And this guys could, this is like this could probably hold 100 and something pounds, I believe. Close to 200 pounds maybe. Yeah.
So downstairs now we have.
Oh, you just pack more silage down there.
So these are the date now.
Oh, you date them?
Yeah. So
perfect.
This not come up until December 2nd. That's a December 2nd barrel. So these are the first of January.
And this are the guinea grass from the plot where you plant down there, so.
Guinea grass and corn.
Guinea grass and corn silage.
Yeah.
So guys, we don't always question how we feed it out. So somebody here making it work. So this little animal here eating up in silage. Lovely, Mr. Facey. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah man, we just get the cassava my boss and dry it and feed it to the animals. Come like a bag feed.
Like a bag feeding, so.
Yeah man. So
and no, she plant cassava.
Yeah.
So how you get it grinded?
No, you know, say I want the chip you have a cassava to make bummy.
Okay, so you get the waste off of that.
Yeah.
Alright, boss, cool. This one, how long you normally dry it for?
3 to 4 days.
3 to 4 days. You mix it with anything else?
You just put add a salt to it.
Add salt.
Let them drink more water with it.
Okay, you don't add no molasses?
No, just salt.
Alright, boss. There's carrots to him cassava source.
Yeah.
And I think they just harvest, right? You guys just harvest it?
Yeah, boss. I buy still. I buy and get it.
Okay.
So when they scrape the cassava, we get the trash.
This some there so pack up for you.
Oh,
Make it dry like how that the quail now.
We can't get nothing off all the culture to work off. Even keep around fertilizer we can't get.
so that is where you get over there. So then chip it off, all this
chip
chip.
it off, and then we get the trash and then sun it and then feed it to the animals.
And then feed it.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to do this plant in a cassava. Close by?
Yeah, all about still. You buy. All about them buy. All about.
Nice. So what is mommy doing here, so?
Well, great eye.
Okay, so you grate it down. Is what this is what you use now and make the
bammy.
Make the bammy.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Alright. So where you see them use this under now, Lazarus?
Press the bammy.
Press the bammy with this?
Yeah, press the cassava to make the bammy.
Oh, them squeeze out the juice out tight.
To get the
Oh, I see. So them use this to tighten it down.
Yeah,
so you carry it up, pack it underneath,
and
then squeeze it down.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Product from here. What you do with it?
Like the cassava flour.
Yeah, one
This is the flour.
This is the flour. Yeah. Yeah, that is the flour of the cassava. You have to beat it first.
You have to beat it.
When you beat it,
you get it fine.
and you get it fine. That's the mill. You can grind up it, but you don't have no electric mill.
You don't have no electric mill.
No, you have hand.
Yeah.
And power. So when we beat the cassava now with the malta, then we sieve it. After we sieve it come like this. That is the flour come out of it. Or the cassava way around here. That is the flour. And after you get out the flour now, then when you put it on the stand,
I just bake it right here.
Then you get the food from here.
So how long are you doing this now?
couple of years now.
And you have good market for it?
Not so much. Sometimes.
Sometime.
You have people will come in and buy a little bit, and sometimes you don't have no market because through the COVID,
Oh, yes.
everybody stay off. When you have to order, you have to go at it. When you don't know, so it goes.
I see.
But that's how we do the cassava. You scrape out the trash, then you grate it, then you dry hand pour or you put in a press, and then you beat and sieve and then you bake.
And then you bake.
Yes.
Alright, moms, thank you so much for this.
You're welcome, sir.
And do you have a name for your bammy?
Not. No.
Okay.
No. We don't have the amount. We don't have no like we don't have no market overseas and in the we don't bother.
Okay, no bother.
We don't have no bother name. No, nothing else.
Alright.
Because we have few customers to come in, come buy. But not
Alright.
big market like how we have the supermarket.
A Junction Square.
Right. We don't be for them people there.
Alright.
We not reach so far.
You don't reach so far.
We not reach so far. We don't have no supermarket. We don't know. There's customers around town.
Okay.
Yeah, man, yes. House.
Households.
Right. That's household.
Alright, moms. Alright, guys, I am out here in St. Elizabeth Bullsav. From there, I was showing you guys how cassava can be used to make animal feed. But at the same time, I want to show you how cassava can be used for human feed. Because you know we love bammy in Jamaica. Fish and bammy. So we're here with Mr. Rochester. Introduce yourself for me, Mr. Rochester.
My name is Rochester, and I am. That's the hardest part. I am an all-rounder in terms of improvising how to make stuff easier.
Now, let me ask your wife. I think your wife might can describe it better than yourself. Mrs. Rochester, describe your husband for me.
My husband, he's an all-rounder. No matter how hard it may look, people from all over, oh, Knox, you can do this to me. They know that they're gonna get it fixed. The other day, a guy came here with his van, needed to some kick down cable. The guy insists that, look, man, if I buy a bicycle cable, you can make it work. You can make it work. So my husband, I even said to him one day, you know what, I'm gonna find a lady standing here, just ready to step off and put me outside. Because there is nothing, once he has the health and strength, there is nothing he can't do.
I love that. I like how your wife described it, Mr. Rochester. So who is this
Well,
nice young lady now beside you?
This is my young mom.
Yes.
She will be 85 years old.
Wow.
April the 14th. And I have always seen her doing cassava over the years, from birth, from I had sense until now. And I've always seen her struggling. I have been in the struggle myself over the years, trying to help her to get things done the proper way and easier for her and whoever else is helping. So my father started this grater before he died.
Okay.
And it wasn't working right. He used to use like cheese tin to make the grater inside, and I realized when I placed the 220 on it, he was just gratering off the grater surface was just going flat.
Okay.
So I found a piece of stainless steel, and this grater has been in effect from 1995
Wow.
till now, and
Nice.
it has never been taken out for refixing or anything like that. We clean the machine, yes, but for just the sharpening, no, it has never been out ever since.
So let me ask you a question. What's the purpose of this grater? What it do for your operation?
This grater will grate up to
It
500.
pulverizes the cassava.
Oh.
It turns it into what would you say, like it turns it into like liquid and solid mixed together.
Okay.
Well, in about an hour I can do pretty much probably about 300-400 pounds of cassava with this.
Okay.
From the whole root. And nowadays I will be doing some more work to it as it is now. I have to remodel it again because that's been a while since I did the first one. So after this I will be doing some more modifications to it to make it even better.
All right.
Now the press.
I saw this press. Moms, how you used to do this before? Before you got this press, what was it like pressing the cassava?
Well, she started from, I've always had this here.
Okay.
This has been here forever. But before this, they used to use a stick on a tree and put stones on it and all of that.
Okay.
And overnight and all of that. Now this presses it in less than 5 minutes.
So tell me how this press work?
You put the cassava bag. You put the bag with the cassava into this bag.
Okay.
Then you close it like this. Turn it down. You put it here. Now there's a pipe.
Then
That's
I put
right.
this on top of
On
this.
it. Yes.
Oh, so okay. Like a
Like
broader
a press.
platform. Yes.
Then here is a pipe that goes into the ground and runs the water out.
Oh, so you have a drainage system
Yes,
for the
it's a
cassava,
drain. Exactly.
water, the juice, whatever you
Right.
call it.
It's the liquid.
The liquid from the cassava.
Right.
Yes, so
And you turn this. But this is a back-breaking,
I can imagine.
trust me,
Yes.
a back-breaking thing. So I looked at it years ago, about 15 years ago. And I said, nah, there has to be a simpler way of doing this. And I came up with the idea of taking off this wheel and putting a
right here.
hydraulic jack here. Genie. Hydraulic jack in here and taking out all of this and putting it on a bigger platform here. So it's about 2 months ago I went to do a job somewhere because I also do plumbing. Jesus.
Everything.
Anyway. And I saw some jacks and I saw the motor for the jacks. For 15 years I've been trying to figure out how would I get some jacks to do this press. So
And you always tell me that, Mommy, the
One
jacks
day.
are the problem because one jack is for $50,000 to make the
To make the jack where you want.
yeah.
right, the press.
The press, yes,
So-
sorry.
I got the jacks and I got some spear iron. I think they're called angle irons, and I made a frame because I said I wanted to pull this up, but then I went back and said, what if something happens to the press, the hydraulic jack? Then she wouldn't have anything to press anymore.
Yes.
So I backed off of this and I said I'm going to make one fresh from start. Nothing to do with this one. So hence I made the hydraulic cassava press.
Oh, so you're going to show us that later.
Yes, which is called Mom's Toy.
Oh, that's amazing. Mom's Toy. That's your brand name.
That's the logo.
Oh boy, I love that.
And if I should ever make any more, that will be the headline on
Mom's Toy.
Mom's Toy.
Guys, I love that. Yeah, I'm a mama's boy myself.
She inspired me to do what I did. So, and I was there making it, and that name got stuck in my head. As soon as I finished welding it, that name came up, and I just wrote it on it with the plant.
With the plant. Lovely. Alright, so Mom's going to show us how to make a little bammy today.
Yes.
I like that.
No.
We have to stuff it up with cloth.
So insect.
So insect will go inside it. Yeah, man. I understand. Yeah, I remember I used to play with that at school like shaker.
Those pads are very annoying. When I say annoying, it messes up everywhere that the tree is. And I said one day, why not make something useful out of them? Because all they do is are thrown around by children and mess up the whole place. So I just say, you know what, I'm going to take up a whole barrow of it and take it to see what it would do for mommy in the cassava, in the bammy baking. So I carried it here and she said, no, they smoke too much, they're going to give too much trouble. And I said, mommy, let them dry out.
Make them dry out, yes.
And after that, there you go.
She used it.
Have enough.
Nice. So what is it that you're doing now, Mrs. Rochester?
Baking the bummy.
Oh, you're baking it. So how long this process normally take to bake the bammy?
Just from putting it on the iron to taking it off, it takes about 6 minutes.
6 minutes, okay. And this is the easiest part of the whole process.
Yes. The iron is cutting.
Was a thick one also, which is it has more process than this.
Than this. I like the tin bummies.
Yes, but the both of them are nice.
Yeah, no doubt. I no doubt. Bammy nice overall. Fry bammy, steam bammy.
These are let's say they are the thicker ones are better to steam.
To steam, yeah, yes. So moms, why you look so healthy? I hear there's a secret to your healthy look. What's the reason behind of it?
Well, I don't know, but God inspired us not to eat meat.
Oh, so he's a vegan?
Yes.
I see.
I have been a vegetarian all my life.
Really? I think your wife was telling me.
Yeah.
Say my husband don't eat no meat too.
Never from he was born, and 6 more before him.
Vegans too.
But some
Wow.
of them gone back to eat meat.
Not gone back. When to eat meat.
They went to eat meat.
So this is how you make the thicker versions. Use a
Yeah.
different pot. Okay.
So it's time to sample. I have the sample. I didn't get me that.
No, the peanut butter.
What you make one?
Mr. Face is saying the sample.
Wait, you might get the sauce.
Oh boy.
Challenge. And
Grace Kennedy cooking. No, the Rochester's Kennedy cooking.
Bammy making. And we have a special sauce designed and made by the Rochester Hero. This is a sample.
Oh, this is a
And
sample.
we're gonna put here. What is this?
Peanut butter.
And this is professionally handmade. Alright? So we're gonna test it and see if any discovery can test us. Mamma mia, mamma mia.
I'm gonna turn this now.
Are you going to turn this now? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. The thicker ones now. So bammy and peanut butter.
Yeah. First on the market. So please don't try it at home until we give you the release. Alright? Nice. Don't need no bread. Real bammy. Look at that.
And this is pure cassava, please. I'm hearing people over the place saying that they are getting cassava mixed with flour.
Okay.
Now this is the only thing that's added to this, apart from the cassava, is salt. And if you want it without salt, you can make it
Without the salt. Yes, yes.
So this is just pure cassava, nothing else.
Wait. I see your sample.
Thank you. So guys, about to eat my cassava and peanut butter.
Bammy and peanut butter.
Bammy and peanut butter. Cassava make it, don't it? Oh yes, guys, it's nice. It's really nice.
New design, freshly baked, well put together. No?
We also make seasoned bammy.
Coconut bammy.
Seasoned bammy.
Yes.
With coconut.
Coconut.
Coconut
Grate the coconut.
or onion flavor.
Really?
Yes.
Pepper. Hot
And
pepper.
pepper.
Hot pepper.
Bammy and
Called
peanut
pepper jack bammy.
Pepper jack bammy.
Yes.
So Lee is on the mark. Our first client. And she's smiling. Now what you have to say about our
It's good.
quality?
It's really good.
So,
Guys, the big one is out now. Yes, yes, moms. Perfect. So boss, you ready to show us mom's style?
Anytime.
Yes, man, we're ready for it.
It's a project that I'm making so she can have it's called a tumble sieve.
A tumble sieve.
Yes. Meaning where's the cassava? The sieve.
Mm-hmm.
This is what she uses to sift the cassava so it gets refined.
Okay.
Now, in my head, this is too much work.
No doubt.
Way too much work. So,
That is 63 years old.
60.
yes. How much did you pay for it?
50 cents.
50 cents.
No, this is the idea
Mm-hmm.
that I'll be using. This is an old washing machine barrel.
Yes.
And I thought instead of doing this, I'll be putting this to a motor where it spins it at an angle like this.
Okay.
And it keeps spinning like this with the cassava inside. So it refines it through these holes.
Through these holes. Oh, okay. So you're creating more holes.
This is a long process, my
I can
friend.
imagine. I can imagine.
And when it's done, I'll pressure wash it and make sure it's all of that is gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then I'll be making a shoe
That's right. I never can give it.
to capture the refined cassava
Because
in
in
the
the bottom.
bottom for this pan to catch it.
Okay. And it will, this is the refined version you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is the refined version. Look in the pan there, you see that. That's how it will come out.
So that that machine was basically
Yes. Do it like till it becomes that.
become that. Get you, understand.
And while she used to use just a little bit in that, this can hold a whole batch.
Whole lot more,
one
yes,
time.
yes, yes.
So-
Your plans to just improve
Right.
improve the
She
efficiency.
can turn on the switch and go do something else while that is sifting
Lovely.
without hands.
I like that. So on the freeze.
Yeah.
Freeze it. Keep it for a long time. Then take it out and do it fresh.
Right.
Perfect. Yeah, man. You all the plastic well in. Mr. Rochester really, like what my wife say, do everything.
Bammy production over the years from grassroots has been taking a lot of time. And what I want to do is to drop the time limit from the scrape to the bake. We usually do it within 1 hour, as is now. I want to drop it to 15 minutes.
Lovely.
From scrape to bake, 15 minutes.
All right.
And back in the day, we used to use the wood thing to press it overnight. That was a long process. Like, you have to scrape it grate it manually, then put it on the press overnight for it to dry until the next day. Then you have to go ahead and sift it and beat it, and then you have to package it. And then what they used to do is they used to make the bammy stay out of the freezer and cause it to, they call it moly bammy. You know, I don't like that one, but people like it. And what we did was to freeze the cassava in its refined state. So whenever anyone wants bammies, all they do is call ahead and we do it fresh.
Do it fresh.
Every time.
Nice, nice, boss. Guys, we hear about mom's toy. This is mom's toy for you. So tell me about this. How this work?
Well, this is a press this is the press we've been talking about from evening. And this is this is something that someone challenged me about the other day, saying that if it works, they are going to want one for their people somewhere in another community that does cassava also.
Yes.
And I said, if it works, well, here you go.
Here you go.
The if became possible.
Possible, no doubt. So you put the cassava right here.
Yes.
And then you just have this press it out.
Yes.
So this just like the one that you showed me earlier, the spinning one.
Right.
This would replace it.
This will replace it with buttons.
With buttons and probably even more power, as in
Yes.
pressure to the cassava. I get you. So this can do a whole lot faster.
Yes.
And much more, and less strenuous on you and your mom's body. Yeah, man.
Buttons.
Efficiency. I am impressed. I am really impressed. So guys, we have a great individual in St. Elizabeth improving the agricultural sector by, thinking about efficient machinery, and he actually built it right in his home.
Okay.
So if anybody wanted to say, utilize your service for your plastic welding to build them a hydraulic jack, because for me, you can use this hydraulic jack for bammy production. I see using for animal feed.
That's right.
I want something to press out the cassava, take out the water, so it can dry faster.
That's correct.
So a farmer who might want this just to process even brewer's grain, the beer hops, to squeeze out the water out tight, this guy is a perfect machine for you. How can we contact you, Mr. Rochester?
My number is 876-861-9683.
All right. You have an email address?
Yes, it's rmr3678@gmail.com.
All right. So guys, you can see Mr. Face say it, silage making. So remember that machine that was up at Damian Crawford, that spinner around and have that hydraulic press? This clearly can work for a system like that. You can use it to probably press out plastic drums, plastic bag, or you design one of those for yourself. Because to me, I have the capability of being in all these stuff. So link up Mr. Rochester here.
From here, will be submerged into the concrete. So this will hold it, because it's going to be a about 2 feet tall platform, and this will sufficiently hold it in the concrete. So when you put pressure on this will be exactly what's holding it down here. So not and also these pegs.
Understood. I think you can build shafting machines. It's a machine that cut up grass finer for farmers.
Let me put it this way. If I have it here and I can see it, I can make it.
Okay, perfect. Come like them Chinaman, them man, you replicate everything.
Well, I am
cheaper price. More for me.
And we want to support
as
Jamaicans.
my wife said, I can do a lot of things. More than I can explain now, but let's start with what you know now.
Alright, boss. So guys, the only way we can really improve the Jamaican agricultural system is for us to start thinking about an efficient system. An efficient system really means for us to get more output in a shorter time at a cheaper cost. And I think Mr. Rochester has really proven that work, that he's thinking about adding machinery to his mother bammy system that will improve her efficiency, her time, the time that it takes, the level of work input that you have to put in to produce a bammy. And this is something that we need for all sectors, for small ruminant production to thrive, for dairy production to thrive. We have to be thinking about modernizing our sector, looking at the efficient technology that will boost our production. So kudos to Mr. Rochester and his family, thinking outside the box. And guys, check him out. He really have the skill set to build some devices that can improve our on-farm efficiency.